Hello friends, welcome to our channel Solution with Fun Many Learners for 2K19. In today's session, here we are going to discuss with you on the topic that is the active and passive voice. Friends, here we will tell you about the basic rules and advanced rules for the conversion of the tense from the present past of the conversion of the sentence in the present past future and modern continuous tense from active to passive voice. So friends, let's start our topic without our time. So first of all, we will tell you about the basic formula of the present, past, future and modern continuous tense. Then we will tell you about the conversion from the passive to active to passive voice and some of the examples will also be presented in front of you. So first one, our example tense is the present continuous tense. So what is the formula for the present continuous tense? That is the subject plus is RM plus first form of verb plus in the ing form and then we write the object. Now on converting from the active to passive voice, what we get is the object plus is plus being, then third form of verb being applied and the subject is written after the by. This is how the present continuous tense is converted from the active to passive form. Now for the rule for the conversion from the past continuous to the passive form. The basic formula for past passive form past continuous in active form is subject plus was verb plus ing form of the first form of verb, ing form of the first form of the verb, then the object, then this formula at the in the passive form will become what? Object plus was verb plus be plus third form of verb plus by plus subject. This is the formula in the past continuous format. Now similarly in the future continuous tense, what will be the formula for it in the active form? Subject plus shall will plus be plus first form of verb in the ing form plus object. But basic some rule for future tense is that it can't be converted into the passive voice because here it is written as the be. So it's future continuous tense, which is the subject plus shall will plus be plus first form of verb plus ing plus object will not be able to be converted into the passive voice. Similarly, what about the modal continuous tense? Subject plus modal plus be plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. So modal continuous tense can't be converted into the passive voice. So the basic rule for the future continuous and modal continuous tense is that they can't be converted into the passive voice. So their sentence in the active form and the passive form in the future continuous and modal continuous tense will remain same. So let us make you understand them through the examples. First of all, tense is the present continuous tense. The tense is the committee is looking into the matter. It is the active form of the verb. On converting it into the passive form, what the sentence will become? The matter is being looked. Verb is converted into third form and being is added here and the preposition that is into is being applied here. Then after that preposition, what we write? By the committee. What we write is the by the committee. So the matter is being looked into by the committee. So this is how the active tense is converted into active form is converted into the passive form. Similarly, we should always keep in mind that we should not forget to apply the preposition coming after the verb. Suppose the preposition coming after verb in this sentence is into, that should be applied into the passive voice also. This is the basic formula. In fact, and should always be kept in mind. Otherwise, if you do not apply the preposition in the passive voice coming after the verb, then the sentence will become wrong. So basically, it should be kept always in mind to apply the preposition in the passive form also. Next sentence is they are laughing at you in the active form. Now on converting it into the passive form, what it will become? On converting it into the passive form, you are being laughed at by them. You will be coming at the starting of the sentence, they will be coming at the end of the sentence and it will be converted to them. And now being is applied and laugh is converted into laugh. So in the third form verb and the at is the preposition that will come that will also come here. At is the preposition that is being applied here. So the whole sentence will be converted into you are being laughed at by them. Similarly, some more examples for the past continuous tense. Suppose the tense written is you were not taking the exam seriously. This is the active form verb. On converting it into the passive form, the exam is the object, as you already know that. The exam is the object. It will come at the starting of the sentence. You will come at the end of the sentence. Exam was not taken. It was exam is singular form, so it will be written was not. taking will be converted into the third form verb taking will be converted into the form that is the taken, and seriously by you. So active will be converted into the passive form of the verb like this. Similarly, for the future continuous tense, now what is the rule that we have already told? It cannot be converted into the passive form. So suppose sentence given here, the accused will be approaching the court within 1 hour. It is the future continuous tense, but it can't be converted into the passive voice, as already known that it can't. The basic rule for the future continuous tense that should always be kept in mind, that there is no passive voice for future continuous tense. Similarly, for the model continuous tense, for the sentence, he might be playing the cricket with his friends. It is the active form, but basic thumb rule for model continuous and future continuous tense, that should be kept in mind that there is no mere passive for model continuous and future continuous tense. Now let's move on to some of the basic rules for the conversion from the passive to active voice. We will make you understand them through the examples only, because the examples will make them more clarified. Suppose sentence given here is the accused is being produced before the court. The accused is being produced before the court. This is the passive form of verb. Now on converting it into the active form, what it will become? The police are producing the active accused before the court, because the police is the subject and the accused is the object. So it will come at the end of the sentence. The police are, and what they are doing, they are producing. So produce is converted into producing. Third form of verb is converted into ing form of verb, and it is produced before the court. So before the court will come at the end of the sentence. So our sentence has become the police are producing, because being is moved and produce is converted into producing, the accused before the court. This is how the passive voice is converted into active voice. Similarly, passive form of first sentence given, right to protest peacefully is being demanded by the revolutionaries. Right to protest peacefully is being demanded by the revolutionaries. So on converting it into active voice, the sentence will become the revolutionaries are demanding. Demanded is converted into demanding. That is the ing form of verb. Revolutionary are is being used because revolutionaries are plural in form. So what we write, the revolutionaries are demanded is converted into demanding, and what they are demanding is right to protest peacefully. That is being put at the end. That is the object actually. So we write them at the end. Revolutionaries are the subject, that is being put at the starting of the sentence, and demanded is converted into demanding. This is how, friends, we have obtained our rules. We have obtained our passive form sentence in the active form. So basically, these are the rules for the conversion from the passive to active voice. As same thing, this was the rule for the conversion of the passive to active only for the present continuous tense form of the verb. So basic rules for the conversion from the passive to active voice for the past continuous, and the rules for the conversion of the subjects such as the there, they, their, they to them, and their. Various conversion rules, more conversion advanced conversion rules will be explained in the next video. That will be uploaded in that will be provided to you within after few days. So friends, keep enjoying. Thank you for watching the video. If you have liked my video, please like it. For any queries, comment me in the comment box given below. Share more and more with your friends. And if you are not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe our channel and click on the bell icon to get more and more videos like this, tutorials like this. Keep learning, be creative, be enthusiastic. Thank you, friends.